show. Someday we're going to just leave the mics open during the commercial break and let you hear some of the conversation we talked about. We went everywhere from the Queen to the jury trial between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, and I don't know. I don't think after the whole trial that those two went through and everything that we learned about those two, I don't think either one of them is going to get a job anytime.
No.
I can't imagine anybody calling them up now and saying, all right, now that you're done with the trial, we need you in our movie.
Yeah, we have some openings in the city. I don't think we'd hire them either. No.
Louis Reyes is here from the Artesia Recreation Center. How you doing this morning?
Well, I'm doing okay. You know how people wake up feeling like $1 million?
Mm-hmm.
Insufficient funds right here. Man, I am just like, man, come on, Friday. You know, it's just like.
Yeah. Well, this whole week has been messed up because we had the holiday Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And so the work week started on Tuesday. And for some reason, I thought today was Friday.
Oh, really?
And we're only 3 days into a 7-day work week. I mean, a 4-day. I mean, how many days is the work week? I forget how many days we're in.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 5 days.
It's 5 days?
Yeah, 8 hours a day.
8 hours a day?
I normally do the 8 hours a day. So, but no, I do 8 hours. Mayor, I do 8 hours, 9 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
But no, it's been a long week, you know. I mean, and my memory's failing. Oh my goodness, you know. It's just this morning. Yesterday I texted you, hey, what time? You know, I had to kind of play it off.
I know.
What time? You know, and all that. I mean, my memory's getting bad. I might be able to plan my own surprise birthday party here pretty soon. I mean, I was just really messed up.
That was yesterday. You don't remember?
Yeah. Was that yesterday?
Brooke, they had the big celebration for him yesterday, right?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Balloons and cake and everything. You don't remember?
Man, I tell you, I would have remembered the cake for sure. I would have probably still been eating cake.
Hey, there on the table out here is birthday cake.
Oh, I saw that. Whose birthday is it?
Somebody that works here is having a birthday.
Oh, really? Is it your birthday, Gene?
Somebody's having a birthday tomorrow.
Wow. Well, happy birthday to somebody tomorrow. You know, hopefully it's an amazingly blessed day. And, I mean, if it's you, you're already blessed because you're with me.
I was invited to a spaghetti lunch, and I had to cancel because we have a remote at the car show down in Carlsbad tomorrow. And guess who has a pickup truck and has to haul the trailer down there? And cook the hot dogs.
I
will be cooking hot dogs.
I hope it's not the birthday guy.
It is me. I will be down there cooking hot dogs in Carlsbad tomorrow.
Are they free?
Yes.
Man, if gas didn't cost so much, I might go get a free hot dog.
I know.
I mean, it's just.
It's kind of.
Hey, I heard Tana this morning. Not Tana, but you guys are needing what is it? KSVIP?
Yes.
What are the qualifications? I mean,
you have to be alive.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
There I go. I'm out. I mean, I thought I knew the perfect one. I thought, man, it'd be nice to get a flower every now and then.
It would be. It would be. Yeah.
Yeah. My sister had asked me that. She says, my favorite sister at that. She says, how well do you know me? No, really. She said, how well do you know me? And we're talking about stuff. And this was this weekend. And she says, and I says, you know, I stayed with her when she was little, you know. I mean, when I was little and all that. And, you know, so my niece says, do you even know what her favorite flower is? Come on, man, I'm no dummy. I told you I stayed with her forever. And I told her, you know, proceeded to tell her it's gold medal all-purpose. And, of course, it went wrong that way. But
is that because it had the washcloth in the bag you got the free washcloth in the bag of flour?
You know, I always bypass that cloth, man. Forget that. Who needs that cloth? Her make me tortillas, man. I'm ready to go.
Well, good. Well, let's talk about the summer recreation program and how on earth were you able to get Brooke Kinnibrugh to come back and help you out this summer?
Well, simple. She applied. It's real simple.
I was alive.
You were alive.
She was alive. Hey, there you go. Hey, now I got a second comedian here. But yeah. So what we do is usually during spring break we go out and apply and we get kids. You know, I've been doing this over 30 years, and in the past we used to hire even school teachers used to do this because they were the ones we'd run them over at the high school, and then we eventually, when Meal Site moved out, we went and brought everything back to the center. So during the spring break, for all these years, the city has always said, hey, we need to put our kids to work. We need to have a program that we don't charge that much so that parents can go to work. They'll be in a safe environment and whatnot. So we started doing that, and we've had them going strong. Hire all kinds of kids, college kids come back, and we have a lot of parents. I had a lot of them that missed out, and they'd call in, I missed the applications, and had one mom that called, and she says, well, she's not going to come home this summer now because she can't work, and and it's I understand, but
wait a minute. Shh. Okay, yeah, I don't even get me started and all that. But you didn't have that problem.
No, she didn't. She's worked with us before.
Where are you going to college?
Southwestern Assemblies of God University.
Okay.
It's about 30 minutes from Dallas, so it's a great school. I love it there.
Yeah. So what are you majoring in?
Marketing.
Marketing, and then are you getting to play softball at all? Or?
Yes, I am playing softball. We just won a national championship, so that was an experience. Yes.
Yeah. So where was the national championship played?
It was in Kansas City, Missouri.
So did you get some barbecue while you were there?
Yes, we did. It was very good. Definitely worth every penny that we spent on it. It was very good.
I bet it wasn't as good as Touchdown's barbecue.
Well, I wasn't going to ask that question.
Maybe they'll give me a sandwich.
Oh yeah, you think theirs is better? Try this. That's what he's going for. So what are you going to be doing this summer? What programs are you going to be running at the senior center the senior center? The Artesia Center. I'm sorry.
That would be taking care of me, basically. That one. For the kids, it's a different program. But
yeah. So what programs are you going to be doing?
Well, I'm working at the center with him, and I'm going to be doing probably like the floor games and the gym, just because that's where I like to be. I like the sports and running activities and things like that. So probably play some basketball, hopefully some baseball if the kids are up for that. Good.
Well, people need to come out and see a former Bulldog who's come back to help out here in town. When did you graduate?
A while. I'm only a freshman.
You're just a freshman, so
25, I think.
Okay, and you probably won't change your major 4 or 5 times.
Probably not. Hopefully not.
Well, good. Well, what do you hope to with the marketing degree? What do you hope to do?
I want to be an event coordinator.
Okay. Well, there you go. Do you need an event coordinator?
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Let me retire first before you start giving my job out there, G.
Well, good. Well, why don't you talk about some of the programs that you're going to have this summer?
I'm going to touch a little bit on the recreation. What we do here is I've already talked about the how it kind of started, but it's done at the Artesia Center, 612 North 8th Street, $75, and we will take care of your kids, and it'd be a good, safe, healthy program. They come in at 8 o'clock. Till 5, except on Fridays it's noon. It's because we know the center gets rented out for a lot of things, so we close at noon on Fridays. And the kids come in ages 6 on up to 13 years old, 12, 13 years old. And what we do is we separate the kids ages 6 and 7 is one group, 8, 9s, 10, 11s. That way they're not all together, and we go through kind of like a rotating schedule. That way the 6-year-olds are all together, and we go to either floor games, gym activities, board games, and arts and crafts. So they're rotated. The workers don't rotate. They're in that department. So that way they get all the kids and they play. And that's done till noon. At noon, then they get a meal provided by the CLC program that's there. We've kind of tag team with that together. And
I got the menu.
Hey, oh gosh.
You know what they had yesterday. That's right. You don't remember yesterday because it was your birthday in the
Well, it was food. I remember yesterday. It was hamburgers. It was good burgers.
He did remember.
I did remember. I was so excited.
I can't remember what I had yesterday. That's good for you.
Yeah.
Mini corn dogs today.
Mini corn dogs. Man, I like mini. I wonder how many, like 20, 30, 40 mini. Is that mini like a lot of corn dogs?
It doesn't say all you can eat. Nowhere on here does
it says mini.
It says mini corn dogs. So, and then tomorrow.
Mini, like little corn dogs.
Little corn dogs, yeah. Not mini.
I thought like a bunch, man. I was going to say, wow.
I know,
kids better get there before I do.
Bad, but it's not that bad. Spaghetti with meat sauce tomorrow.
Hey, that's good.
So bring your own meatballs.
Yes. Hey, I can do that. I can certainly do that.
Yeah, so but that's provided. That's free.
That is free. They get paid.
Now you don't have to be in the recreation program to come.
No.
For the kids to come and have the lunch.
No, it's open to anybody. The kids that are recreation are already there. Then we kind of set them out in the lunchroom. That way, the ones that come in, they can have their own kind of space there. We take about an hour off just to eat lunch. They're in the room. They're watching TV or whatnot, and then we start letting them out into the gym. And after lunch, it's more self-directed play. We still have the same amount of employees, only they're all intermingled out. They can, match up with their friends or something. Play Foursquare. I am the Foursquare champion. Almost 30 years in a row.
Okay.
So, but either ways.
Have you seen him play Foursquare yet?
I have. I've beat him, but we don't have to bring that up. There's still some hard feelings. So.
I can see, because he still wants to wear the crown, be the champion of that.
My goodness, exactly. I had a hurt leg and a hurt arm, and I was dazed that day, and they beat me by 1 point. And they all threw a party, basically. Oh, yeah, we won, we beat Louis. Come on, man. Give me a break. But, man, don't do that, because I lose my train of thought real quick. But either way, so after we do that, they get to play all kinds of board games and fun, pool, billiards, foosball. And then we get a couple games in the gym, which that's what Brooke did last year, is she would get a big game of kickball. So all the kids go in there and play kickball, or they might play softball, they might play a form of dodgeball. So they do that, and then parents come pick them up. So it's fun, It is. I've seen a lot of good kids. To me, it's been the most rewarding. Not just that program, but being a recreation supervisor over 30 years has been great. I've always said, I could have gone somewhere else and do this stuff, but I honestly, I just felt like, hey, the good Lord has me there for a reason, and it's been fun. I love when they get old and they start throwing me basketballs at the game, and I mean, I don't know if they're throwing them to give them to me or to try to peg me with them. Here, you beat me in dodgeball, now my turn. But but stuff like that, come by, swing by, and bring me a soda pop. Hey, I remember.
Yeah.
And those are the rewarding things, and so it's amazing. It's amazing. Softball's
and
great.
$75 is such a reasonable price. That's for the whole summer, right?
Right. It's about 35 cents a day is what it comes out to. And then on Wednesday, the last week is the 22nd, so it's from June 6th to June 22nd. On the last week, we have we get to go to the swimming park, the Aquatic Center, and swim. I mean, that's a whole lot of fun. Just watching me swim is a whole lot of fun.
Well, and Brooke, I didn't know if you were aware of this, but there's a part of the Aquatic Center that's named after Louis.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, the Lazy River.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess we could. And only because they don't have a cafeteria there. But I mean, but yeah.
Now, you only need to be worried when they call it the Louis Reyes Memorial Cafeteria.
Oh, that.
Then
yes.
you're.
Then we have a few
an issue there.
Yeah, there might be a few issues that come up.
Now the Aquatic Center that's been such a great addition to
it is. I also got
city.
the dates. I had to bring notes because I forget everything. But yeah, we're already open. It's amazing, man. If
that just opened this past weekend, right?
Yes, Memorial Day weekend, and they're opened at 11 to 6 p.m. every day. Rent it out for parties. People have been calling and they say, hey, can we rent this out? Hey, you can rent out the Aquatic Center, and it's cheap. It's cheap. Now, if it's a company party and you rent out the whole facility, I mean, it's going to cost you, but it's still worth it. Just to take the kids out there and have a party. And Stephanie and Lowell do an amazing job there. So we are blessed that we have that facility. A lot of other facilities within the city that are just amazing. That we got the Field of Champions that's already opened up also
out of JC Park.
Out of JC Park. We just ask people take care of it. A lot of times they say, well, it's closed and we can't get in there. Well, we want to have somebody monitor because you take Gatorades and you spill them, it becomes sticky. You get ants and it's just a mess. Or wear the wrong kind of shoes, you could make a hole in the turf. And it's not like, well, I'm just going to repair this little turf or I'm going to sow it. I mean, it just costs lots and lots of money. So
well, it's the same type of turf that they use like at the Bulldog Bowl and other
right. And boy, you can't take
college
Gatorade down there.
No.
or hot dog, So
Yeah.
So it's we just ask people, hey, those are our facilities. Not ours, it's everybody's. Just take care of them. Anything, even our parks. Hey, let's take care of them so they can last as long. That way we don't have to spend as much money on taxes, and we can build more, get more.
That's right.
Or give Louis a raise. There's a lot of things that we can be done. But
I think you're worth it.
hey, all right, yes.
So
yes.
the program. So is the program started, or is it?
It starts on Monday.
On Monday, which is
the 6th.
6th. Okay.
Right.
And then it goes through
June 22nd.
So it's
July 22nd. July 22nd.
I thought you said June 22nd earlier, but I thought.
No, it's July 22nd.
Okay, so that pretty well.
That's how excited I am.
It pretty well takes up the entire summer.
It does. It does. And you can bring them down, and I had people that come in and say, hey, well, we won't be here the first 2 weeks. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. Or we're going to be here most of June, but we got to take a vacation in July. Do we got to come back and pay? No, you bring them. If you want to bring them just on Monday and Tuesday and Thursdays, that's fine. So it's whatever you want to do. We're there to help you out, so to, make it work for you. So,
okay.
So
Brooke, let me ask you this. What games are you looking forward to with the kids? What do they seem to have the most fun?
Dodgeball is definitely their favorite. They love dodgeball, and we've tried to make it as versatile as possible. So we have themes every summer, and this year I think it's
wild about recreation.
It's what?
Wild about recreation.
Oh, okay. So we usually last year I can't remember what our theme was, but we kind of made it to where it was just different, I guess. It wasn't exactly dodgeball, so there was a certain name for it based off of our theme, or just things like that, just to keep the kids entertained and to keep them involved and to have fun with them. So dodgeball.
It's a twist. We and I always tell my employees, and they know because one of our models is recreate recreation. So I want to recreate it. I know that we're a big football town, baseball, the major sports. But to me, there's kids out there that they might be piano players. Hey, we're missing out on a famous piano player, and somebody does art. We're missing out on other kids that may. So we're trying to help them develop that skill that they have or don't have, or they might want to learn. So that's why we kind of pair them up, and we get different people. We got kids that aspire to be softball players. So most of the time, boy, they're hanging around her, and they're doing this and that. We've got some kids that are high school football players, and we know where those kids are going to go. Hey, I watched you play. I do that, and me, I guess probably if they watch me at the Nathan's hot dog deal, maybe they'd come to me a whole lot. But yeah, it's amazing fun. It's a lot of fun.
A lot of people don't know this, Brooke, but there was a movie that came out back in the day called Meatballs. And Louis here was the stand-in for the stomach.
The stomach?
Really?
The actor that came in and competed in the hot dog contest. He was the stand-in in case there was any kind of an issue. He was ready to go.
Wow.
So, but
I'm working on my diet. I am working on my diet.
Well, good for
I actually
you.
was trying to buy a treadmill the other day.
A treadmill?
Yeah, so that I can walk. I actually got one that I borrowed, and I've been getting on it every day about 45 minutes. I'm planning to maybe next week I'm going to plug it in, see if that works. But I just can't find one that's got somewhere to put my nachos and my Coke. So
There you go. Where's the cup holder? on
Yeah,
this
where's
thing?
the cup holder?
What are some of the more popular board games? You mentioned the board games, and those, in a way, you kind of think have gone out of style because everybody's playing games on their phones and stuff like that. But are there some board games that are I didn't know this was a board game. This is really fun?
Surprisingly, I think Jenga is one of the best ones, the little blocks that they pull out. That's one that they love to play. They come in. We have the old retro, the game Sorry, Headache. And so they get out there and they'll play those games. Battleship.
Okay.
So those are games and surprisingly, like you said, they don't know it. How do you play this? They don't know how to play those games. So it's new to them, and they like it. And a lot of times they do want to just play on the phones and stuff, and it's like, hey, do that at home. And after lunch, they can do a little bit of time. But if we see them just sitting there playing on the phones, we'll say, hey, Georgie, come on, let's go play. We're going to do this and that. And they'll go. And if they see their leader or somebody that they like, they'll go ahead and get them in and play those. So
Well, Sorry was a popular game. Life was another one, and then of course Monopoly.
I mean, I mean, real bucks would work better, but that little play money's not bad. The deal is, I get them so many kids. Hey, I'm in Monopoly. Hey, I've got $500. Can I buy something at the concession stand? No, that's not real money. But it is. It's really fun. You notice she never mentions Foursquare. How good? That's probably, is that the number one place? Yes, that's the number one place.
What is Foursquare? You have to describe that for me.
Well, Champion, do you want to?
Champ, so she lucked out. Champion, it's a box. It's 4 squares, and you get a ball and playground ball, and you've got to bounce it to somebody.
Okay.
So that person is allowed to catch it. If you fumble it and you drop it, or if it hits in your box and then goes out, you're out. So the line's really long, so they get it back and they come in. The one that's on the top or the right-hand far right square, they're what's called the king, or that's where I sit. Let's just put it that way. That's where the king spot is, and so they get to do that, and that's how they play it. Of course, I kind of revised the rules a little bit because they weren't as fun. Yeah. But now
that ensures your victory every year. What about things like checkers and chess?
They play checkers. Chess, we have a few kids that every now and then, they want to play chess and checkers. Legos, again, we have a table for Legos and puzzles where they could just sit there and let their minds develop. Hey, this is what I want to do and be. So
that's great.
So yeah, all kinds of games, and we're always taking in new games. We buy games. We play bowling. So what we do is instead we set out these big bowling pins, and the kid gets pushed on a scooter and knocks.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, that's really fun. They still hadn't been able to push me down the alley.
Well, they hadn't found the big enough scooter.
Well, the scooter's been big enough. It's just kind of the slingshot to kind of.
I think I'd get a strike every time with this guy.
Oh yeah. So they got to spread them out mid-court. Anyway, but I cheat. I kind of lay out, long ways and do that.
Well, it just sounds like everybody has a great time, and it's just a fun, safe environment for the kids. Now, is it $75 per?
$75 for the whole summer per kid.
Per kid. Okay.
Per kid, right. It's worth it. Totally worth it. We get quite a few registered. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So we had that swimming party. Yeah. And we have fun. And then on the next Thursday night, we have a dance. So the kids come in and they get dressed up. And
wow.
Yeah, that is an amazing time for them to come out and dance. You see a little kid that they might be playing a waltz, and his first shot at wanting to do a break dance. Yeah, come on, dude, we're doing a waltz here, doing something else, and they're doing a cumbia. So yeah, but it's fun, and it's really fun. And then we give out prizes at the end. So you're going to get most of your money. I mean, you're already going to get your money, but you're going to get a few things, prizes. You get a free T-shirt. So yeah, it's really, really well worth it.
Well, if you just added up the cost of having to feed your kid for the summer and knowing, now again, you don't have to be a part of the recreation program to come in and have the lunch, but still that's included in the price. And if you just think about how much it costs you to feed the kids for those 8 weeks or whatever, it sounds like it's a great idea to pay the $75 and have them spend the whole day there and hang out with your. Who else is on your crew then this summer?
Oh gosh,
Brooke is here, but
I couldn't remember them all if I did, because we just started basically yesterday. I got Andrew Anguiano, who's a high school football player, does really, really good. A kid named Christian Carrillo. It's kind of funny. He called me early this morning, and he goes, "Hey, Mr. Reyes, are you awake?" I said, "No, dude, I'm talking to you in my sleep." I said, "What's going on?" And he said, "Oh, I didn't mean to wake you up." I said,
"Why did you?" Yeah. But he's excited to be a part of the program.
He's excited. Yeah. He says, "Do you want me there at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock?" "Oh, just come in at 9 o'clock. I'll be at the radio." Okay. And I was almost going to tell him, "Hey, Christian, why don't you come with me?" Yeah. And then, we got Jasmine Molina. We've got Diego DePorto. We got some really, they're fun kids. This year, what's different is the way we kind of set it up is a lot of them are really young. We didn't get very many 16-year-olds because most of those kids are doing driver's license or getting a driver's license in sports, so we don't get them. So we only got 17 and 18-year-olds and a couple college kids that ended up filling it out. So they're new. So I only got 2 returners, Brooke and a girl named Leslie Cortez, who does our arts and crafts. Other than that, they're all brand new. So we're kind of having to redo. And usually they've always worked maybe 3-4 years. So I always would remember them. But, this time it's kind of
new, a lot of new faces. So.
But it's fun. It really is fun, and it's an amazing time to do that. The other programs that we do have is our summer school sports programs, which is a girls and basketball program. They start Monday over at the Bulldog Pit with Coach Mondragon and his high school team and Coach Hotling, and they do a wonderful job with those kids. And these are kids, this is a free camp, basically. They get to go in and work with their kids, and those kids work with them, so they get a free camp. We don't have a ride to get them over there, so we do have some that do the summer program, and what they do is they say, well, I'll just bring them at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock whenever their program's done, because the little ones start at 8 to 9 and then they move on up. And those are from grades first through high schoolers. And again, they also open up the gym for gym time for, part of the summer program.
Okay.
And then we have our Waitress Skills program, which is done at the high school Bulldog fields. They lift weights and they go through skills and kind of getting them ready, position-wise. And gives them a chance to, hey, I might want to be a quarterback. Let me try that out. And so Coach Maupin and his team do an amazing job with them. So those are fun things that we get to do. So
get signed up. So if folks want to sign up their kids now, do they come by the Artesia Center?
Come by the Artesia Center. See Adam Leachman. He's the one who's basically in charge of this. And he was going to come this morning, but his hours, and we lost, so we have an opening for a recreation specialist.
Okay.
And that's what Adam does. So he programs and gets things going. But like tonight, he's got basketball programs, challenges. So he'll have to be here tonight, so that's why he wasn't able to make it this morning.
Well, Louie, as always, it's good to see you. Brooke, nice to see you again. Good luck with your program. Hope you have just like hundreds and hundreds of kids out there having a great time all summer with you guys.
And again, the meals program, it's a good way to save some money. I mean, my wife's happy. Hey, I don't have to feed him one meal, and he gets to, I get to do my nails an extra time or something. So it's good.
Listen to this.
So so it's fun. It's fun.
No wonder he's in trouble all the time.
I constantly stay in trouble.
Yeah,
but
most people have a little filter in there between the brain and the mouth, and
not this guy.
No.
Yeah. No, in my head, I have good ideas. They may not be good, but
How many times has he said, that sounded a lot better in my head than when I said it?
But I'm making so many mistakes. I'm going to start calling them traditions.
There you go.
I'm just making mistakes left and right all the time. Hey, did you do this?
Get signed up, folks. And the program starts on Monday, June 6th, and it's $75 a kid, but all day, every week, they're going to have a great time. So
it's going to be fun.
All right, good
Come
to
and see me, man. I'd love to see people.
All right. Thank you, Louie. Thank you, Brooke.
Thanks for having me.